Good evening, everybody. I hope you're okay and you've had a really good day. Firstly, I must really apologise that it's got quite late and I'm only just making the video regarding day 2 of our detox for our mad May madness. I can't even think, I'm so tired. I've ended up having a really hectic day, a beautiful day, sun was shining. But yes, we're on day 2, and day 2 is about cravings and the effect that sugar has on us. And when we're trying to cut out sugar, the effects that we can then have, which can include, and if you did start yesterday and you've started to cut out the sugar, you will be maybe suffering with headaches and various symptoms similar to that of anything that can be addictive. Unfortunately, in today's world and foods that we buy, everything is full of sugars that we just don't need. But unfortunately, when we start having these sugars, and the more we have, the more we crave, and our brain, it's our brain basically that is controlling that. So we can, it's not a physical thing, like if we're hungry and we've got hunger pains, we are hungry. But with sugar, it is mind over matter, so it's something that we can overcome, and it just takes a little bit of work and time. So, you know, it's really good to try and be strong and stick with it. Cut down the sugars. Do not have low fat items. Do not buy them, because they are full of sugars that aren't good for our bodies. Yes, you may lose weight if you go on to low fat products, and some, you know, various slimming programs will, you know, advise you to have low fats. With us, we do not count calories. We have no sins. It's all about clean eating and knowing about what we eat. I personally I don't eat processed foods or anything like that. I can't anyway. And I'm really, the thought of them just, oh, I don't like it. But basically what we have to do is understand that, yes, once we start cutting out sugar from our diets and being very mindful about what we buy, follow the clean eating program that we have, you will get symptoms that, and you think, oh, what am I doing? Because your body will crave for the sugar, but because it's up in the brain, it'll be the sugars from the foods that we eat and that are high in sugar content and starchy foods like crisps and chocolates and all the sweet stuff, that turns into glucose in our bodies, and that then gives us a hit of dopamine in our brains, and of course we want more of that. That's something that happens. That's what sugar does to us. Also, obviously, with glucose getting into your then bloodstream is when we start suffering with diabetes and things like that. So, because the sugar content is just too high. So really, really important to not try and cut out the sugary items. Stick with it. If you've got a headache today, or just drink plenty of water, just keep drinking the water. So yeah, basically remember it's psychological, and we can overcome that because it is psychological. So it's mind over matter, and it's not easy. I'm not saying it's easy, but if you want to lose weight and you want to live a healthier lifestyle and have your body working to its optimum potential that it can, then we need to cut out the foods that we shouldn't be really having. Okay, we don't need all these foods that have got added sugars or substitutes in, or anything that's high in starches. It's why 90%, 95% of diets actually don't work, because people haven't gone through the detox and understanding and being in the right frame of mind, because you have to be in the right frame of mind, because if you're not, you're just going to give up at the first hurdle. You're going to be craving, oh, I need sugar. You'll be waking up at night because your body's saying, I need some sugar. You know, I want that hit. I need that dopamine hit. But you can say no. Now, I will often get the munchies at night. I don't smoke weed, but I wake up in the middle of the night and I'll be really hungry, and that used to happen a lot, and I'd be practically sleepwalking. My daughter used to say, I'd go and sort of they'd watch me, her and her friends, if they were staying over, and be laughing at me because I'd be walking to the fridge and I'll get a big lump of cheese and some crisps and wander back to bed, stuff my face with this food, and go back to sleep like that. I could have choked or anything. Now, what I have been doing, I don't believe I haven't actually got any with me, I don't think. Hold on 1 second. Oh, no, yeah. What I do now, it doesn't happen as often, but if I do get the munchies and I get hungry in the middle of the night for some strange reason, and I'm sure many of you do, but I use these because, and I don't know how many people have tried using them, but these are awesome for making you feel fuller for longer. Natural, completely natural product. There's no added sugars or anything like that in this. You just have one sachet, mix it with a little bit of water, knock it back, and then chase up with water. Now, this is a soluble substance. It's our Complete Juice Plus Booster Plus, and it makes like a jellified substance, which obviously fills in your tummy, so takes away that need for needing the food or snacking in the middle of the night. A lot of people on the diet program will have one of these sort of half an hour, 15 minutes before having a meal, and sort of mid-morning or afternoon tea time, when sometimes you might have a cup of tea and a cake, or any sort of snacky period time, have a booster instead. These just eventually just dissolve through your body, and they're no harmful substances or anything. It's completely natural product, but what it will do is just make you feel fuller for longer, which is going to help you from not having, you still most probably crave some sugar, but like I said, just drink water. Those cravings will go, and once you cut down your sugar intake and you stick to that, your body's not going to be craving so much of it, because it'll be starting to get used to not having that sugar. But it is an addiction, and if you're serious about wanting to lose weight, you really need to think about that. You don't need to be counting calories and counting your food. It's the quality of what you're eating, and so clean eating diet is paramount. And also with the other things that we do, like if you do like to have a snack and you like to you're used to that, again, it's like giving up anything, smoking or anything. You need to have something to replace that gap. Now, we also do these wonderful breakfasts. It's actually a complete meal. So it comes in chocolate or mixed fruit. Again, a completely natural product. There's no added sugars or anything like that in it. And it's no substitutes, nothing. No GMOs. They're gluten-free products, vegan friendly. So you could just have a bar. This is dark chocolate, so it's good for you. A little bit of dark chocolate is very good for you, even if you're actually trying to lose weight. We also do the mixed berry, which is actually my favourite. So we've got those two things that can definitely help. Also, the other thing what I do is I have a shake in the morning for breakfast, which again is a complete whole food, vegan friendly, gluten free, no badness whatsoever, no added sugars. I add a banana, or I will add frozen fruits. There's all different recipes that you can use and different flavors, and it all, you know, no sugar. Okay, so basically, we can go into that another time, but I'm just talking about the importance of detox. And again, detox, exercise. I'm sorry, my videos, I've really had trouble loading up some videos that were to follow with the detox, and it's just not been happening for me. And I think my phone's going to die on me soon, because it's literally so overloaded with stuff now. But I've spent quite a lot of time today trying to clear that as well, so it's quite frustrating, which is why I'm on so late on day 2, because we're very nearly into day 3. Just also want to really touch on, although obviously we use our mobile phones a lot these days, and but at night time you need to be getting a good sleep at night, because this is when our bodies can rejuvenate, and whatever we're trying to do good wise with our bodies in the daytime, and cutting out the sugars and drinking plenty of water, if our bodies are not used to that, obviously again, you know, you're going to have symptoms, and it will all pass, but you've got to stick with it. And it's really important that you get a good night's sleep. Turn your phones off. Do not have your phones in your bedroom. I do have a TV in my bedroom, and I'm terrible because I do fall asleep with it on, but I do wake up 2 or 3 times in a night, and it's most probably because my TV's on. So that's another thing, you know, we've got to try to like shut everything down, get the phones out of the bedrooms. They can be charged elsewhere in another room. You do not need them whilst you're trying to sleep. Do not try and stay up longer if you're overtired. Let your body sleep so that it can rejuvenate, it can process everything that it's going through, because it's trying to clear itself of toxins and rubbish that we've been feeding it. Again, the brain plays a big part of it with the sugar, because it's all about the dopamine and the glucose that is created from the sugary and starchy items that we eat. Therefore, that in turn, you know, is going to be playing a big part on our body, and we might wake up feeling like we've got a hangover. Okay, and that's okay. You're gonna feel, I'm not gonna say to you, oh yeah, healthy lifestyle, start eating healthy, you'll feel great. And you might for the first few days, but you also may not. You may actually think, oh my God, I feel really rough. I've got a headache. I feel like I've got a cold coming. I've got my skin's itching. I've got a rash. It comes out in our skin. It literally has to come out from somewhere. You get sweats, all sorts of things be going on. Obviously, go with it. If you're really concerned, you could go to the doctor, but no doctor is going to say, yeah, you need to go and eat a load of chocolate bars for your sugar. All right? It's not going to happen. The sugar levels that we have in this modern world, food that we can just buy, stick in the microwave for convenience sake, is not good. So, like I'm saying to you, if you want to lose weight, let's stick to the plan and look after your body and let your body do what it needs to do. I can guarantee you by the end of 12 weeks, you will be feeling on top of the world, and you will be in a place where you will not have to go backwards, and in fact you'll most probably be wanting to help other people, because it's an amazing, amazing journey. So good luck, and I will see you all tomorrow, and we will be talking about what will we be talking about? I don't really know. So we're detoxing still. So we've been talking about the sugar because it's really important. Mindset. Look up some stuff, you know, read some stuff. If you're in our customer groups, that's great because there's always lots of brilliant information and recipes in there. And you know, if you're not, give me a shout so I can add you into the groups. Okay, obviously if you want to discuss any products, again, I'm free to chat with you, and you can decide if you want to have any assistance with some of our products to help you through this detoxing journey. You don't need them for detoxing, but eventually I would obviously advise that you do start using them, because you will only benefit from them. So yeah, take care, and I look forward to speaking to you tomorrow. I think it's going to rain. I'm not sure. I think we're going to get some rain. I hope we do get some nice decent rain. So I'm actually itching. My skin's itching. I'm cutting out the sugar with you guys. I have never cut out sugar. I drink my tea without sugar. In fact, actually, I think my husband made me with sugar in earlier, and it did taste a bit funny because I'm starting to prefer it without sugar. But my skin, oh, it's been crawling with itchiness. Anyway, take care. Look forward to seeing you all tomorrow, and good night. God bless.